Welcome back to our coverage of the John Deere Classic. So let's head out to the action now. Oh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. This one might come up a tad short. This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
This one to save par.
Oh, look how far left they're aiming here. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. It's a par 5 to get us underway in this back 9.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Didn't that look good for a long time? Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Currently at 7 over par. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Yeah, it's obviously moving to the left-hand side, but they got to make sure they hit it as well because it's up the hill.
So close. And this putt coming up for her par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the hybrid. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. 20 feet to the hole.
And an outside chance here.
Gotta like the look of this one. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And now at +7 for the event. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Well, at least it's out of the sand, but some work to do here on the green. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. This looks good. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving themselves a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
A great birdie chance here.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Now at 6 over for the event. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. She needs this to save par. Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
She's looking at, I'd say about 21 feet.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Ooh, that almost went down. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Henny's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
8 feet to the cup. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And there it is. Sitting at 9 over par. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
They hit that one a little bit too hard, unfortunately. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. It's on a great line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Anything under 80 is not bad. Let's make this putt, though. 1 wheat bix too many, I think. This putt is about 8 feet. Their round has come to a close with a par at the final hole. Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Hard to see anything positive they took away from this tournament, Luke. It was just a treacherous performance all around.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time now for the final round of the Bass Rock Open. Let's see who wins this championship. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. This is her second shot.
Downwind on this shot. This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Was that a rush of blood? Penny, what are they facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Here we are at the second hole at Highfield Golf Course. Rich, this is a risk-reward par 5 if I've ever seen one.
It most certainly is, Luke. Those rock outcroppings down the right-hand side are just magnificent. Tee shot down the left-hand side, this par 5. And second shot, you've got to be careful not to miss your second shot left in the junk. You'll never find it. Anything bailing out to the right is just fine.
That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And they're moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Highfield Golf Course's third hole is a real cliffhanger, Rich.
It most definitely is, Luke. Good pun there. I like that. Yeah, this is a dangerous little par 3 here. Not long, but it is fraught with danger everywhere. One of the coolest par 3s you'll see in the land. But I got to tell you what, you have to respect the heck out of it.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
A little less club is required for him.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? They want to hold this. This is for a double bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And they'll drop down the leaderboard after that hole. As we head to the fourth hole, we keep tiptoeing along the coastline here, but it's a very big boy par 4.
This is a strong par 4. You really need to take on this tee shot. Keep it out to the right near the water as best you can, because that's going to open up your line into this very narrow green. This is a seriously strong par 4.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
it's looking like this is going to be a hard break to the left.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the 5th tee of Highfield Golf Course. It's one of those ones you've really got to put your ball in the right spot.
Every hole out here is magnificently difficult. Take your tee shot over the heart of that bunker in the center of the fairway, and it should chase down, leaving you with a shortish iron for your second to a green that pitches from front to back.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. She has this putt for her par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. First look at a par 3 here at Highfield GC, and it's a strong par 3 up the hill.
Plenty of room on the left-hand side to help maneuver the golf ball down the slope, get it on the surface at all costs. Don't hit it out to the right-hand side. That's just silly.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This is her second here. 5 strokes behind our leader. How close was that to going down? And this one is for her par. Now 5 strokes behind. Our first look at the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at Highfield GC, Rich.
Massive fairway bunker out there in the middle. Take it down the left-hand side, and it's a safe play, but you take it down the right-hand side. Now you reduce your second shot yardage significantly. Long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Elevated green up there. Luke going to need to take 1 extra club here, I believe.
Opting for the 6-iron. This is a lengthy putt here. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
An uphill left to righter. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Here's a chance for their first birdie of the day. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to have a look at the 8th hole here at Highfield GC. A very strong par 4 working back up the hill.
Back up the hill onto a plateau, and from there your second shot slightly downhill. No real bunker danger, but this green is long and narrow once again with runoffs on all 4 sides of it.
Second shot here on the 8th. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
From where she is, I'm thinking about 28 feet.
It's just about 3 feet away. Trailing by 4 strokes. Standing on the tee here at 9, I feel like we can get after this one, Rich.
Finally, a little bit of a breather here. A drivable-ish par 4, but only for the longest players in the game. Just a little danger right with a bunker, far left with a bunker as well. Second shot, though, short wedge to a long, narrow green once again.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flagstick they can see.
As we make the turn here at Highfield GC, you got the mountain in the background and an uphill par 5.
Yeah, and a pretty generous landing area, to be fair. Looks like both sides from right and left in the landing area pitch towards the fairway. But from there, you're going to have to make a massive decision. Do I have the game? Do I have the skills to carry that pond fronting this par 5 green? Let's find out.
This shot from around 210 yards. 3 shots off the lead.
This one's going to the right.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. That's disappointing. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 11th hole at Highfield Golf Course. Another short 4, Rich. Is this one you take on?
Well, you can. You just have to avoid that massive bunker shy of the green. You miss that. All of a sudden, you find yourself with a little precarious second shot to a green that looks like it's right out of an X Games skate park. This thing has got movement everywhere.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. She's got this to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And after that, she'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Highfield GC has been beating us up for the majority of the round, but here at 12, I feel like you can take a breath.
Finally, a massive, massive landing area out there. So take the driver out and give it a good old walloping. From there, second shot to a very sizable green indeed, but they can certainly hide this pin from you. Beware.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt for a share of the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
She finds herself in 3rd place for this event. Hole 13 at Highfield Golf Course just tempts you, Rich. There's trouble everywhere, but you want to get after it.
It is so difficult to get a good feel for how long this plays just because the infinite edge look of this green. There's runoff areas everywhere around this green. It looks straightforward, but don't kid yourself. This is a really tough par 3.
Putting for a par now. They find themselves in a share of third on the leaderboard. 14th hole at Highfield GC is a very good-looking par 5, Rich, but you do need to hit it straight.
Big swinging dogleg from right to left. Avoid that fairway bunker down the left if you possibly can. The coolest feature about this hole is this little amphitheater they've built around the left-hand section of it. This is a really stunningly built green complex. I like it. I like it a lot.
That one's heading out to the right. A couple under at this stage. This putt to move into a tie for first.
A good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. This is tracking. No! So close. And that brings to an end that hole. And that'll keep them in same position on the leaderboard. Highfield GC loves a short par 4 and 15's one of those, perhaps its best.
I got to say, this is a really cool hole, but do not miss it to the left at any point on this hole. It's a great birdie opportunity, but you can see anything missing left. You got rocks, you got a bunker that sits well below the green. This is a dynamic hole where 3s and 7s can be found easily.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that makes her in a share of first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, now we get into the final 3 holes here at Highfield GC, Rich, and this 16th hole, it's a brute of a par 3 playing 240 yards and uphill.
And uphill. Thank you very little. There is a little room out to the right-hand side that you can bail out to and hopefully get a nice little cush to the left, but anything missing left, you got some gorse, you got a big pine tree right there. This is disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. If she makes this, it'll be a good par. Currently 3 under for the event. As we stand on the tee here at 17, it's a par 4, and the cliffs come back into play.
Yeah, anything hitting down the right-hand side is a complete error, or you're a genius and you just don't know it. Second shot, back up the hill to a horseshoe-shaped green where everything kicks from the sides, from the back, from the front. This is actually a pretty good birdie opportunity, believe it or not.
Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. Henny's down there. You got a read?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. 14 feet to the cup. And this one is for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And she'll move back to 2 under after that one.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. She's standing over her second shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. That's not the outcome they were after. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And this putt is for a final score of 70. Penny, what are they looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
She's done and dusted for this one. 2 under par. Pretty decent performance. So that's a top 5 finish to put in the kit bag. That's a good week on the PGA Tour. Always plenty of points.
No shame in a top 5 out here on the PGA Tour, Luke. Good week.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final chapter of the Open Championship will be written today. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, this week the Open Championship has come back to Northern Ireland, where in 2019 Shane Lowry won here at Royal Portrush Golf Club. What makes this such a great layout?
I think it's just the fact that this golf course is so complete. To me, this is the perfect golf course. I think it's the best golf course in the world. It's got a mixture of fun, simple, easy holes, and it's got its collection of hard, complex holes that you can't figure out the first time you play it. In fact, you can't figure it out the 50th time you play it. This golf course is absolute perfection.
And it's a par to open up their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. I think she likes that one.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
I like that one. This putt has a length of 15 feet. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. So nothing changes on the scorecard. She remains at even par. Here's a look at the third hole, a par 3.
Hole 3, just one lone bunker there, a short left of this green, but lots of runouts on short, left, right, and long. Distance control is imperative to find this green.
They've got this putt for birdie. Let's check in with Henny.
35 foot from the hole.
Right on line, but just misses. 5 feet remains.
Nice little par putt here.
After that hole, they are moving up the leaderboard. Here's the fourth hole. It's a par 4.
A couple of menacing bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot is of the utmost importance if you want to make birdie.
That's the thick stuff.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Still some work to do here.
A clutch par putt.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
That looked good for a while.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
If the winds are favorable, tee it high and let it fly. A wide open fairway out to the left-hand side. As you get closer to the green, a wide opening for your second shot, giving you endless opportunities to get your second shot close. A very long green at 45 yards.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance. They're looking for their first birdie of the day. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
When the pin is all the way back here, hit it into the center of the green. Really difficult, challenging hole.
Going with the 7.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This one's for birdie. And that will take her to 1 under for the event.
The 7th hole is a par 5.
Deep bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow opening, so you got to be careful and not lose your focus. Third shot, straight uphill to a green with a bunker on front right and plenty of runoff areas surrounding it.
This is their 3rd, currently trailing by 1.
This looks like it's heading right.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. This has to drop to save par. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Oh, almost. 5 feet remain. Just too long on that one. Okay, this putt for double bogey. Her pace was off on that putt. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. And after that hole, they fall to 2 over for the tournament. Here's a look at the par 4 8th hole.
All the danger is down the left-hand side off the tee. If you find the fairway, the green is flat and gettable.
Awesome stuff.
Henny, what are they looking at with their approach?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Ooh, yeah, this one's headed right.
Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. This could be a big moment, trying to save par. John, give us a read on this putt.
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And they are going the wrong way on the leaderboard. The closing hole on this opening 9 is a par 4.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
That was not clean contact. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. The 10th hole is at dogleg right.
Not a single bunker on this entire hole. It's a good birdie opportunity if your second shot is spot on with distance.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Ooh, looks like it's sailing left here.
This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. That one needs to hit a house. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Ooh, that was close. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Probably the most difficult tee shot on this course. A very narrow area out to the left-hand side. Only the biggest hitters can carry that dog leg down the right. From there, you have a green that sits up above the player with one lone bunker on the left-hand side and a huge drop-off on the right.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. She's got this to save par here. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
This is a nice reprieve after a tough stretch. Missed those bunkers down the right-hand side, and going for the green is definitely an option. Again, no bunkers surrounding this green, but some massive runoffs to the right-hand side. The left-hand side would be the best place to miss.
Coming out of the rough, I think this one's going to be short.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. She's standing over her 4th shot. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. Job done. Let's head to the next. Sitting at +5 overall. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. This putt is about 16 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
They need to be careful here on these fast greens, especially as this one goes downhill.
Now 7 shots behind after that. The 14th is a par 4.
A strong tee shot, a strong hole all around. 4 is definitely a great score here.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. That got a little out of control, I think.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
To 15, a par 4.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
This is big trouble.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Let's see what happens out of this bunker. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Let's go to 16, a par 3.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
And that one won't find the green.
Greens in regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
This one a good distance away.
Looking good. Getting better.
Yes! As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. 17 is a magnificent par 4.
Love this hole. Tee shot to the top of a hill, and everything goes downhill from there. Beautiful hole.
This is dicey, to say the least.
Yeah, that lie was nasty, but what a shot from there.
The closing hole at Royal Portrush is a par 4.
Down the left-hand side, off the tee is the line.
Coming out of the deep rough. This is a 9-iron on the way. Let's see if they can get up and down from here. Oh, almost. Time to go sign your card and get something to eat. All right, that will do it. Rich, good to be with you as always.
Love this week. It was fun being alongside you. More golf ahead next.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elving, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days. Other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
The ball looked a little thirsty. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
She has flushed this from the rough.
Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. That's almost a gimme. Great chip. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there. This one's tracking.
That is a great birdie putt. Currently at 2 over par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Going for less club here.
I don't think you can measure this putt in feet. It actually has to be measured in time. It's going to take so long to get there.
A par putt awaits. Now 5 strokes behind. Rich, the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Setting up miles from the hole. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This putt is from 14 feet.
This will be a good bogey.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. Ooh. This putt of about 6 feet coming up. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, watch this one break. Ooh.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. A par putt on the table. They hit that. Oh, good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. So close. Sitting at 6 over for the event. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This is an unfortunate situation here, trying to get that ball back onto the surface. Sitting at 7 over for the event. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Oh, this one's coming out hot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? This one's for bogey. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they might want to give this one a bit extra because it's uphill and moving left on them.
And this next putt is for triple bogey. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? Now plus 11 overall. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
They've decided to club up.
A birdie putt awaits. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
About 26 feet from here, I'd say.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Currently at 11 over for the event. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood. And that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. She got it, but I'm not sure if she got all of it. This one for bogey. Starting this one way out to the left. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Sitting at 13 over for the event. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Currently plus 13 for the event. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Okay, that'll work. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Steady on. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is for par.
And that puddle drop. Well done. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at 14 over for the event. The 16th at TPC Twin Cities. Not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. She needs this one for par. Currently 14 over par for the event. The 17th, again resembling the 17th at Bay Hill, all over water, around 200 yards.
Indeed it is, Luke. Thankfully, though, this green is a little bit kinder than the one at Bay Hill. Be sure to take plenty of club, though. Coming up short is silly.
18 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Currently at plus 15 for the event. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2. Just a bit outside into the rough.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. She miscued that one. It's headed to the drink. Setting up in some very deep rough. That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. setting up for this one in the second cut. This one looks like it's going right. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Oh, that is unfortunate. They've reached the shot limit on this final hole of play, which means they're all done here. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be rueing some poor mistakes.
They're going to have to hit the driving range early next week, Luke. That was a very dismal performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The course looks pristine, the crowd is buzzing, and we're glad you've joined us for this exciting day on the course. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole.
Luke, I think the player just went into traction with that swing.
Lining up from the sand now. She knew that downslope could work in her advantage. Well played. That wasn't their best, Beamer. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. Wow, that was just striped. Well, Rich, we're at the Knot Championship, and this is the week before the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those players not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Even though they might finish in the top 125, 70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Stepping onto the tee now of the par 5 third hole. Bit disappointing, that one. Nicely done. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Lining this one out from a fair ways.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Come on. Take it. Take it. Yes. She's in a share of 12th place. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4. She didn't like that one, you could tell. Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Par putt coming up here. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Woo.
Tiger Woods is in top spot on the leaderboard. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Ooh. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
A good look at par here.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And that will drop her to 2 over for the tournament. The 6th hole is a par 5. Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, the, you know, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes. Like a magician kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the 2nd time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough. I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in 2002. But we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the 2nd round. And he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, you know, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth. And I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front into the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet. And I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This would be a great up and down. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich, and that'll certainly help her chances here. Here we go, Rich, the back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
Penny Koyak's been sharp with the Reeves today. How's that lie looking out there?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Ooh. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Now 4 back after that hole. On the tee of the par 3 11th. Going with the hybrid. This one is from at least 30 feet out. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is going to go back up the slope and then go right on them.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 12th hole is a par 4. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
I really think that was the best they could do from there.
Now just 1 over par. And she needs this to save par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The par 5 13th hole. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Well, that may have come out a little heavy. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. Well, she's got a chance to win this title. Can she stand up and deliver? Oh, look at the moves this player's making. They might be tracking the victory, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. 9 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
A bit too much pace on that one. Unfortunately, she dropped a bit in the standings after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Always difficult to get a gauge of the exact distance when playing uphill to the green. Chosen the pitching wedge here. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. A bogey putt awaits. And that will drop them down to 3 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 16th is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad effort there. They're on the green with a chance to hold the putt.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. This is her second shot. 5 shots off the pace. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. And in it goes. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Is this one heading into the sand? That's in the sand. Oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. Well, there's a question here of whether they'll need one more club playing to an elevated green. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Lining up from the sand now. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And he's down there.
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Going with the 5-wood. She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This one is definitely uphill. They might want to think about this.
This one's headed out of bounds. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. She's overshot the runway there. Too many shots on the final hole, so that means the round is over. Sadly, she's hit the shot limit on this final hole of the round, and that will mean her day is over. Well, Rich, it's now official. This player is heading to the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Job well done. What a year it's been. They've played solid all year long. They must be looking forward to next week's FedEx St. Jude Championship.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.